Hello everybody, my name is Rorex, and this is my guide and first impressions to Fiora, along with a little bit of gameplay. I am a 1300 elo jungler. I am normally around 1350, but whatever. I have 400 wins, a crap ton of mania kills, as everybody does, and so yeah. So Fiora, the main attraction here. This is Fiora. She is the Grand Duelist, and in my opinion, she is slightly OP. Her abilities. Duelist. Duelist basically gives her health regen. It's very strong for jungling. It gives her a lot of sustain, and it makes her one of the more sustained junglers out there. That's how I play her. Lunge. Lunge is her gap closer. The best way to relate it is to Renekton's Q, except instead of being like a line cast that I think Renekton's Q is, you have to have an enemy to select, whether it's a minion or a champion. And after the first dash, you'll be able to dash a second time at no cost within a certain time. Repose is a great ability. What it does is it blocks an attack and reflects it back. So essentially what it does is it's an attack block. It's kind of like Jax's, except a lot less actually. But the nice thing about it is that if you do it well, what you'll be able to do is block on hit abilities. For example, Nasus's Q, or say Nidalee's Cougar form, her big burst, and then also Talon's Q. Those, even Parlay, you can even block Parlay. Those abilities can be reflected back, and that's a huge advantage when you're ganking, or even if you're playing your solo top. That's massive. Let's say you're playing against Gangplank. Every time he Qs, you just repose that, and it goes back and hurts him. He'll think twice about building trip flank on you. Burst of Speed is your next ability. Basically what it does is you activate it, and it gives you an attack speed boost, and while you're attacking something, it gives you a boost of speed, as the name implies. It's very strong. It makes her ridiculous, in my opinion. Basically, it makes it so that you don't really need to build all that much attack speed to be very useful. I still love attack speed on her because I love high attack speed, but you just don't need it if you don't want to build it. It's really an option. It's probably her strongest ability because it just makes her DPS so much, and it also helps your clear time a lot. It's like makes her clear crazy fast. Blade Waltz is her ultimate, and in my opinion, one of her strongest abilities. So as you can see there, basically you bounce back and forth, and while you're doing that, you become untargetable. So for about that 2.5 seconds or so, you are completely untargetable and can't take damage of any kind. So it's pretty good. I love this ability. Its damage is very high on its base, plus it has a decent scaling on AD. So it's pretty good. Alright, so for runes, there's two sort of deals that you can do. I generally run a standard jungler page, sort of what I call my Lee Sin page, because that's what he uses. I go attack damage quints, 6 attack speed marks, 3 attack damage marks, and then 9 armor, 6 magic resist, and then 3 attack speed. The 3 attack speed are kind of optional. I just threw them there because of the Lee Sin attack speed nerf, but whatever. What Snoopy suggests is you go 6 attack armor pen, reds, 3 attack speed, 9 armor, and then basically flat magic resist. And then for quints you go attack speed. I'm missing attack speed quints, so to make up for it I added attack speed blues. In terms of masteries, I kind of go 21 offense and 9 in defense. Pretty standard jungle with the 3, 4, 1, 4. You know, it's pretty standard. It gives you the life steal, and then you also get the Butcher to bounce back damage, or to do bonus damage to minions, and then the Bladed Armor to do bonus damage to minions. Summoner spells. So obviously I am jungling, so I take flash and smite. If you're going solo top, you'll still want flash because she has 0 escapes. Depending on who you're against and what you're going to be trying to do, if you want to go for a kill lane, go ignite. If not, go teleport just to get to keep in lane for longer. Alright, so I have a replay here that I am going to throw on right now. So this is a game I played not too long ago. It's me as Fiora jungling. And yeah, well, replay is a bit glitchy, so forgive me, it's kind of retarded. So I always start with Vamp Scepter on her because with her passive, it's you just don't lose health. It's as simple as that. You don't lose health while jungling. You'll see something, yay, a little replay, but you'll see in a second that she just has stupid amounts of sustain in jungle. Most champions, they don't get their sustain until about level
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
maybe 3 or 4, and that's when they actually start to gain health. Other than that, they're just sort of staying even or losing health. Where she gains health straight from level 1. Like, she takes damage, but she gets it all back right away. So there's actually going to be an attempted invade.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I believe Nidalee and Pirate are going to show up. Yeah, right here. I take a fair amount of damage, you know, not that good for me. I'm going to fast forward it again. But, as you can see, we're all converging on them, and we managed to catch Nidalee and get first blood. So that's really good. As you can see, I was about half health there, but I just go ahead and clear wolves anyway, and I gain health from that. Now that's for a pretty big leash because I'm half health, and I don't know if I could do it myself. So I get a really good leash. I fail my smite, but whatever. So yeah. So my ability order, I always start with Repose because it gives you a blocked attack basically, and it's really useful. Then I always get Burst of Speed because it makes your jungle just kind of crazy fast. My route is generally wolves, blue, wraiths, wolves, red, and then wraiths again. My skill order can kind of change, really, I don't really care. But generally it's W, E, and then another point in E or Q. Unless you want to gank at level 3, then go for another point in Q. Then go for a point in Q. Q is basically a useless ability early game, because it has a super long cooldown and doesn't do that much damage. So I take 1 point in it and pretty much leave it at that until late game. And then I max it later. As you can see, I'm counter jungling a bit because I knew Nocturne take a fair amount of damage would have to be. So I'm bad and I clear the entire camp. I don't really care. Alright, so I come in for a gank here and I managed to pick up Nidalee with my red buff. And I go super false to the walls and dive the pirate, but I get the kill. So I think it was worth it because I got 2 kills for 1, and yeah, it's not that huge for me to die once. So our team is doing fairly well here. Yeah, so as you can see, after my vamp scepter I went to Wriggles. Then I will normally pick up boots, preferably if I have money, but I didn't have money then, so I didn't get any. So Wriggles boots, and as for boots, there are really 3 different ways you can go with it. I like to go Berserker Greaves for the extra attack speed, because I love holding attack speed. But basically, you can go more or less whatever you want. Probably Merc Treads and Ninja Tabi are the best options, or best options for defensive, but if you want to go offensive, obviously Berserkers. If you feel you're getting focused with CC, definitely go Mercs, and if they have a really fed Vayne, or AD carry of any kind, take the Merc Treads, or take the Ninja Tabi, you'll thank me later. So I managed to clear that, which is good. I see those blue. That blue actually really hinders Nocturne's ability to jungle, because without blue in his at least his first clears, he's very mana dependent. Yeah, so I'm just going through clearing all my wraiths and stuff and my red. I'm double buffed. As you can see, I'm kind of one of those junglers that ganks when I see an opportunity, but pretty much just stays in front jungle most of the time. So back to build order, I guess. Wriggles, boots, booster 2, whatever you want. And then after that, I like to pick up a Wits End, because Wits End on her is really good. She needs a little bit of magic resist, and that just gives you it, and it also gives you some nice attack speed. So Nocturne ults here. I actually do. I ult there. Almost kill him, but unfortunately Veigar was fair ways back when I went in, so we can get the kill. Also, we missed his stun. There we go. Dive in like a boss. Pick up the Anivia. That was really good. Yeah, she's, in my opinion, a very strong champion. And after Wits End, I go for Mallet. Why? It's because you need the tank, and Frozen Mallet just makes you ridiculous. Because Fiona's main weakness is being kited, as you saw there. Her gap closer, her Q has a huge cooldown, and so you need the Frozen Mallet to stick to people more, so you can get more use out of your E, and overall it just increases your damage and tankiness. After the Frozen Mallet, I go Atmas for obvious reasons. It just gives you damage a lot, and lots of it. It's one of the most OP items in the game, / broken. It's why the meta is what it is now. Pick up another kill, that was good. I'm just sort of going around and cleaning up after ganks, just counter ganking more or less. Yeah. So you're gonna see here. Yeah, we pick up another kill, or no, he manages to make it away, but that was good. I think I die here. Yeah, I do. But yeah, I can go back, pick up my boots and my Wits End. So that's nice. Well, it's not nice that I died. I probably should have backed and done that, but whatever. Yeah. After Atmas, I generally pick up a Bloodthirster for damage and lifesteal. Because her ult uses lifesteal, it is ridiculous, in my opinion. It is, you're ulting, you're like low health, then you ult, and you get like 3/4 of your health back, and you're like, and then you can fight for another 2 or 3 seconds. It's kind of crazy in my opinion. That was good. That was a good fight in my opinion. We lost red, but whatever. I got a kill. I think we get baited here pretty hard, but whatever. Yeah, so Bloodthirster, and then after Bloodthirster you have 6 item slots, right? So you sell your Wriggles and get a Warmogs. So now you're 4k health, dealing crap tons of damage, and you're extremely hard to kill. After that, if you still haven't won yet, which would be surprising in this game, for example, I go another Bloodthirster and sell my Wits End. Just because you really don't need the attack speed at that point. This game, one thing I did terribly was I had zero map control. I wasn't paying attention to the Baron. We never warded, but it's all good. I died here too. That made me sad, but whatever. Yeah. So we're doing okay. I'm 6-3, pretty good. I have my Wits End and my Phage, so I'm on my way to my Frozen Mallet. Definitely doing good. You'll see in a little bit that I will become very unstoppable. Like, for example, her ult, ridiculous. So yeah, I picked up a triple kill there. I got one from my ult, and then I got Nocturne with another ult, and then I just picked up Anivia with my burst of speed. That attack speed is so ridiculous. Now I tried to go in here. I completely forgot that my ult was down. I was planning on ulting there for a bit. Sona has a nice little chase here. and they kind of jerk because they try to kill the Nocturne, but the Sona backs off and is out of mana, so that doesn't work. But yeah, now I have my Frozen Mallet, so you're gonna see that I get really strong soon. Well, I'm already really strong. Like, if you look at the builds, I'm really, really far ahead of everybody else. Like, really far ahead, and I have no idea what that Gangplank is building. It just doesn't make sense. Who builds Withstand on Gangplank? Whatever. Yeah. So doing pretty good. I flash in here, clean up, Gangplank, ult. Yeah. See what I mean? It's so... Oh man, that's awesome. I died here from a turret hit. That makes me sad, but whatever. We're still just... I still got like 4 kills essentially. So, as you can see, what allowed me to do that was the Frozen Mallet. It let me stick to people. If I didn't have the Frozen Mallet, people would have just kited me to hell and back. Nocturne eats his arrow. That's kind of funny to watch. And will die, I'm pretty sure. That's not good. Whatever. So at this point, I'm pretty much carrying my team with 14 out of the 21 kills. Yeah. The only person who is doing good is Sona, funny enough. But she's building weird. Pick up another one on mid. I think I turned this on Nocturne as well. Yeah, I do. I just ult him. Or no, I don't even need to ult him. Yeah, as you can see, they keep funneling in 1v1, and Fiora is one of the best 1v1ers in the game because of her E and W. It just allows you not to be able to do it, and it's kind of OP. There, I made a mistake. You see, I ultimated the E first, assuming that I'd be able to kill him. But unfortunately, because of his ult gives me actually more move speed than my burst of speed for a longer period of time, so I wasn't able to keep up with him. If I saved my ult for later, I would have been able to kill him for sure. There's that Frozen Mallet again, just completely decimating. Yeah, so if I ulted later, here we go. This is awesome. This is actually a really epic part. So as you can see, I'm fairly low. Now I think Nocturne might actually show up soon and start to rape me. Because, you know, that's what Nocturne does. It's kind of a douchebag. Yeah. So I flashed there to escape Vanivia Burst. Nocturne ults on to Vagar. I turn around to try and turn this, and we managed to kill Nocturne, and I got bursted. That wasn't what I was thinking happened there, but whatever. Still pretty impressive. So as you can see, I'm just sort of destroying, and because I'm beginning to carry my team really hard. That's the one thing about Fiona, is that she's able to carry teams really hard. Unfortunately not hard enough, as I have lost a game when I was like 11-0, but I had 2 DCs, so that was disappointing. So it looks like they're starting to set up for Baron here. We start to set up as well to counter it, and they all back off. Now Gangplank is a retard. Anivia comes in too, and we just catch her and kill her. Now we just go and do Baron. It's easy as that. Pro tip: when you're getting Baron, stick together as fast. Don't feed in, or else you will lose it. It's just really bad to do that. Now, there's something that I haven't talked about yet. Fiona's diving ability, even with before this point, is crazy strong because of her ultimate's ability to basically become untargetable. He's backdooring us, which isn't cool. But basically, your ability to become untargetable makes her dive incredibly strong. You just ultimate on the person you want to kill, and you don't die. And they do. Other than that, yeah. So here's some things that I found with Fiora, is that you want to kind of, if you can, try to get to the back line. Now this is actually really epic. Yeah. Now what you want to do with Fiora is try to get to the back row and take out their AD carry or their support. So the way to do that is to Q to their tanky DPS or whatever, and then Q to their other person, their AD carry. And then once you do that, you should be able to... This is epic. Oh, okay, wrong part again. My ultimate came up about half a second late, and I just failed.
Enemy killing spree.
Yeah, so here we overcommitted and just got picked up. But as I was saying, you Q to the AD carry in the back and just take them out. That's what you should try to do with your Q. Your parry should be used to... Your W should be used to basically attempt to, if the AD carry starts to focus you, use it and bounce back her attacks. Because if she's critting for, say, however much, let's say, this is late game, and they're critting for about 1.2k, there is nothing at all they can do if you block one of those attacks. Because they're running off of lifesteal, and if you're attacking them, they're running off lifesteal, right? If you're attacking them and then you block one of the attacks and then deal the damage back to them, that's kinda huge for them. It makes it very hard for them to recover, and you just end up cleaning it off. As you see here, I go super commando and just die to everything. Yeah. So basically, you wanna focus the AD carry, use your parlay, and then burst of speed. It's crazy. It's like, just gives you so much DPS. It's really nice. So right now, as you can see, I have pretty much my full build. I have Warmogs, Berserker Greaves, Wits, and Frozen Mallet, Atmas, and Bloodthirster. So I have about 4k health and 324 attack damage. How OP is that? I know, right? I tried to solo, but I can't because they come in and interrupt it. I think I could have done it, but you know, whatever. Pick that up, then we just finish that. Oh no. Yeah, there's not much they can do to stop us. Now we chased this Nidalee, and she just ended up dying in our fountain. It's pretty funny. But yeah, as you can see, we're really far ahead. There's nothing we can really do. They can really do to come back. And I am 28. 8. I'm just gonna pass over a lot. Okay, so we have Baron. And now we just pick off Gangplank really easy. He is now dead. We're escaping that. Fiora, impossible. Especially with Frozen Mallet. Once you have Frozen Mallet, it is impossible to get away from Fiora. She has her jump, and then it's just permaslowed. There's nothing you can do about it. So now we have all 3 inhibs down, and that should be GG. Yep, so we call it GG, and indeed it was. So basically, what you want to do as Fiora is try to get to the back lines with your Q, and then also try to catch them 1v1, because you are an extremely strong duelist with the ability to become untargetable for like 2.5 seconds and still deal massive amounts of damage. You just can't counter that with anybody. The only way that you can really counter it is with Teemo and his blind. His blind's extremely strong against her because it actually blinds your ultimate, and your ultimate doesn't do any damage. But other than that, it's like you can't do much about it. Plus her attack speed, and then her parry for dueling is impossible. So overall, Fiora is ridiculous. Yeah. Thanks for watching.